I think we might have a slight graphical glitch here, at least on my end. Might need to swap back the scenes a little bit as we do get started here on MLG Tal'Darim Altar loading up. Again, it's going to be the red Protoss Hasu, who basically needs to try to stop the reign of PSW's Mystic. And we will have Hasu in the northeast position here, and Mystic spawning as the purple Zerg in the southwest position. So the have fun, good game coming from Hasu. And actually might be speaking Korean there a little bit as well. Nice manner coming from him, welcoming his Korean counterpart here. And we are on far cross position, so we'll see how this one plays out.
And we can already see that Mystic saving up to 200 minerals, and this may be a 6 pool, and I believe it is. You can see the drone now already morphing and becoming a spawning pool already. The cross spawns is going to be interesting. We can see a proxy pylon now being set up, the Forge fast expansion, and this is going to be rather interesting to see whether or not Hasu will be able to handle this pressure here on Tal'Darim Altar. The action is going to be coming very, very quickly. Drones are still being trained up. It should perhaps get into the seven drones. A drone now going to start to try to do some scouting as those Zerglings should be coming in just a moment.
And this is a really metagame type play. You know that the Forge Fast Expand going to be coming 99% of the time against a Protoss player, unless you're playing against vVvTime, who doesn't open that way on this map for some reason. But you know, we've seen this before on Wednesday Night StarCraft, the quick 6 or 7 pool, and Mystic going to try to get scouting information here. And it's a really early drone scout, so if Hasu saw that with his scouting probe, he might actually you know, try to defend himself. I really think he needs to get a pylon up by his nexus there at his main, get at least one cannon up, micro those probes around, and defend against these first lings as they do come out. And Hasu knows about it. He sees the lings. Yeah, so Hasu does see the lings. The Zerglings are now making a mad run. What's going to be happening here are the gateway now is coming in online. The Forge is about done. A cannon should be coming in right behind it. And now, will the Zerglings be able to make it up that ramp? That is the key question. I believe Hasu is going to save up the minerals, bringing over probes as well. So the probes are going to try to act as a human wall to try to prevent any of those Zerglings from being able to make their way through. Is it going to be enough? That is the key question there, as the probes are now going to engage against those Zerglings. Very nice concave, and now the probes are trying to back off. The Zerglings are dealing a lot more damage. The photon cannon about to be completed. The probes once again trying to push back in, and we could be getting, yes, that photon cannon is up and running, but so we are going to be having all of these probes try to run back over here, but this may be a bit of an issue as all these probes perhaps going to try to stack up and then engage once more. Yes, going to engage back and forth. Are the probes going to be able to finish off these Zerglings? That is the key question. It looks like no more Zerglings will be able to make it in from the front door. Two probes, and now this is going to be a rather difficult time trying to go after the lower hit point units. And now 2 probes left and a lot of hit points on this one Nexus, but there is the GG. Yeah, I really think it's a mistake to try to wall off there unless you bring all your probes to get off that cannon. I've seen this defended a few times, and it's just best to throw up a pylon back at your main, right snug up against your Nexus, and then get a cannon in the mineral line, and then micro around, fight with all of those probes against those first 6 or 8 lings, and wait for that cannon. And then if you have to sack your first Forge and that pylon out front, you can do that and still recover. I mean, your economy is going to be so much better than the Zerg player. But Hasu obviously hasn't dealt with that all that often. I mean, I like the creative play trying to wall off with probes there, but just did not work. Yeah, it simply just didn't work. And now it looks like Mystic going to be 1 game away from being able to do the reverse all kill here on Wednesday Night StarCraft.